one of the most potent and effective higher mental faculties that you and I have been gifted in order to support us in creating and really translating a vision into reality, whether it's building an impact-driven venture or creating a social project, or transforming your own life experiences into some form of initiative designed to make the world a better place. One of the most effective higher mental faculties to support you with that is your imagination. And a lot of the clients who I speak with always say that, I don't have a good imagination. But the truth is, if you are worrying about what might go wrong, if you are stressing about, not having enough money in the future, if you are ruminating on, a potential failure with clients or with impact, if you are, casting your mind back to events in the past where, you have really experienced some challenge or hardship, instead of focusing on the good, instead of focusing on reasons why you will make this work, then you still have a very strong imagination. You're just using it against you instead of for you. So a strong imagination is one that is able to consistently hold a picture in your mind of the good that you desire, to the exclusion of your circumstances, to the exclusion of everything that's going on around you. A strong imagination is one that is not easily influenced by three-dimensional reality. A strong imagination is one that is consistently loyal to the vision, and almost like a sentinel standing guard, does not allow any hardships, mistakes, negative influences into it to corrupt it. And one of the practices that I take my clients through is visualization. And look, visualization is nothing new. I'm sure you've heard of it before. It's a massive buzzword in the performance and the mindset and the personal development space. But the truth is, a majority of people are not getting the most out of it because they don't know how to use their imagination for them. They're not good at getting clear on specifically what they want, how they'd like to feel, and maintain a habit, a ritual, a practice daily of using their imagination. Because every single time you tap into a vision of what you'd like to achieve, how you'd like to feel, how many people you'd like to impact, how much abundance and prosperity and fulfillment you'd like to experience, every time you're doing that, you're tuning into a future version of yourself. You are actually regulating your nervous system. You're putting yourself in a very powerful and excited and enthusiastic and inspired state. That, my friend, is a very powerful state to operate from. If we don't train our imaginations for us, then we'll consistently give into the habitual human tendency of negative bias, of focusing on what could go wrong, of focusing on what is going wrong, of focusing on what's gone wrong in the past. So what I'm really hoping to convey to you here is, make sure, as part of your journey of translating your past experiences, your expertise, your skills, your strengths into a purposeful venture designed to make the world a better place, as you go through this process, create this strong, vivid, clear picture in your mind of who you'd like to be working with, what kind of work you'd like to be doing, how you'd like to be spending your day, who you'd like to be spending your day with, where you are, what kind of work you're doing, how it's touching people, how it's making them feel, how you feel, and really make this picture as vivid and as rich as you possibly can, and then get into a practice daily of using your imagination to tune into this image. This isn't woo-woo. This is just a fundamental understanding of behavioral psychology and also metaphysics as well. When you are impressing a vision onto your subconscious mind, even though it feels like a lie in this moment, if you tell yourself a lie enough times, it becomes true. What you assume to be true, or what you believe to be true, will influence the thoughts that you have on a moment by moment basis. You will have thoughts of what actions you could take. You'll have thoughts of what messages you could send. You'll have, ideas flowing to you and through you because of your ability to use your imagination for you. As you're doing this, then those thoughts get experienced in your body as emotions of inspiration, of confidence, of enthusiasm, of excitement. Those emotions then influence the actions that you take. Those actions then produce your results. Those results, provided that you have trained your imagination effectively, you're staying loyal to your vision, as Neville Goddard would put it, those results will then validate and reinforce the picture that you've created in your mind using your imagination. So again, this is really just tapping into the awesome operating power of the human brain, of the human being operating system, so that you can, instead of letting perhaps the clients that you're working with, or the absence of clients that you're dealing with, or the money in your bank account, or the relationships, or the health and well-being that you're currently experiencing, instead of letting these external things influence the way that you're thinking, just create a picture of what you truly want and stay loyal to it, and live as though that picture were happening right now. Because as I've said before, and as I'll continue to say, your subconscious mind can't tell the difference between what is real and what is imagined. So actually turning this into a habit, as though you're brushing your teeth each and every day, make sure that you are staying loyal to this and persisting with it until it becomes second nature. Because then you'll always have this vivid picture that you can always call upon and refer back to and tune into, so that you're really building a new mental and psychological momentum. Instead of fretting and worrying and ruminating and catastrophizing when things go wrong, you instead tune into this really amazing, beautiful picture in your mind of what you'd like to experience and what you'd like to create. And it's because you've trained your imagination daily to strengthen it, to now on autopilot, on default mode, just tune into it. That puts you, like I said, in a really, really powerful state to operate from. That puts you in a really, really creative state to operate from. So I hope that's been useful for you. This is something that I do daily. This is something that I share with my clients, and they do daily as well. And it's helped to create fantastic, fulfilling businesses and ventures and projects and initiatives. It's led to widespread impact. It's touched countless lives, and I want you to experience it for yourself too, for whatever area of life that you want to improve. As I've said though, where most people fall down is they do it for a day or a week or a month, and then they see that their external reality haven't changed, and then they give up. You're not doing this to just suddenly spark a change. You're doing this to create a fundamental rewiring and restructuring of your brain, and know that in time your 3D reality will catch up, because you're thinking differently, you're experiencing different emotions, you're acting differently, and as a result then your world will change as well. So I hope that's been useful for you. I'm sending you a lot of love. I'm right here with you. I'm going to be uploading every day, so thank you so much for being on this journey with me, and I'll speak to you very soon.